Capricorn, welcome to a week ahead tarot spread from August 3rd through the 9th, 2020. It's Rena here. A lot of this is just an excuse to show off my new tarot cards. The deck is the Light Seers Tarot. I love those colors. Oh man, I'm really digging this. It's nice to get a tarot deck that I really feel good about. And I don't know how many of you have ever seen this deck before. If you haven't, then I think you're going to be in for a pleasant surprise. And what else do I want to tell you? Oh, this spread is courtesy of Emerald Lotus Divination. I have tweaked a couple of positions. I will tell you what they are. You know, kind of made them more, easier to interpret for me. And yeah, so here it goes. This is the back of the card in case you like that kind of thing. Okay, we'll use this. I've been getting that star card over and over and over again. So, and the Page of Pentacles. So that might bode well for people going back to work who've been furloughed. Oh, this is the first time I've gotten the World card. How cool is that? And one of the things that I really enjoy about this deck is that you can see that the backgrounds are varying colors, and that is very helpful so that they're not all just homogenized backgrounds. Okay. So the first position is my week as a whole. So this kind of characterizes the energy of the week. Isn't this beautiful? The star card connects to Aquarius. It's kind of like, to me, a card of a dream coming true for you. Maybe having healing from something that has been very trying in your life, and kind of feeling as though feeling hopeful again that you're going to be able to make things happen. Perhaps there was kind of a period of time when you felt a little bit not sure if everything was going to go your way, and now you feel like the light at the end of the tunnel. But who knows, maybe it's like the light that is, after you get out of the tunnel and you're just in that bright light. The second position is something unexpected that will arise. Ooh, I think Capricorns can dig this. Page of Pentacles. Money? Maybe this is supposed to be a little lump sum of money. Not as much as Ace of Pentacles, but something. And it can also be a job offer if you're looking for work, or even if you're employed and maybe you filled out an application or sent a resume 6 months ago and forgot all about it, and they're like, hey, are you still interested? And even if you've gone back to your current job, you're like, whoa, maybe this is a better deal. Maybe this is what I should do instead. The third position is, how can I stay grounded and balanced? Very good card. So this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card of, being on top of your game professionally or in your work, like doing a good job, like, taking pride in your work. Also training. So, apprenticeship, kind of honing your craft, if you will. So let's say that you have heard back from a new employer, and they've kind of discussed what is expected of you, and there's something in there that you don't really know how to do, and you sign up for a course, or you look online and see how you can do it because you really want to do the best job possible. And in terms of staying grounded, I mean, the pentacles are about earth. So it doesn't get much more practical and grounded than that. The fourth position is important emotion I will feel this week. And usually I kind of like tailor this and I'll say important message, but I'm going to say emotion for this because we do have wands. 8 of Wands, a feeling of, I would say, momentum, a feeling of forward movement. Maybe you've been, had some kind of a stalling, and with the Star card, I definitely think like, your ship coming in, something happening finally after you've been waiting or feeling like you've been thwarted, and now everything is starting to movement, forward movement. Capricorn, and you are having a full moon at 11 degrees of Aquarius. For the people who are born in January, this is going to fall in your second house of money. So that makes sense that I have those 2 pentacles on the top row. And so perhaps this was money that you had hoped for in some way. And maybe you're even using this money for training, the money that you get. Because Page of Pentacles, I didn't say this. Page of Pentacles can be a student. So you may decide kind of like at the last minute that you're going to take a course, maybe to kind of shore up your skills in some way. And so this could be like, with the full moon here, could be like a getting money that was owed to you, or getting a raise. Maybe you didn't expect to get that raise, or even a bonus. With the Page of Pentacles, maybe it's like a little bonus, or I always forget the name of that. Like when you're closing on a house, not a dividend. I can't think of the word. If you know what I'm talking about, like a commission, something like that. So, and maybe you forgot that, you did something that commanded it. Maybe this was a few months ago. You put in a word for somebody and they said they'd give you 10% commission if you promoted them, and they closed the deal and they're going to give you that little chunk of money, and you didn't expect it. So with the 8 of Wands, I think it's like feeling like finally you're coming out of being stalled and you're kind of moving forward. Everything is kind of fast-paced. 5, something that will inspire you. The World. Oh, one thing that I want to say that's interesting, because I talked about those of you who are born in January, but those who are born in December, this full moon in Aquarius may actually be in your first house of the self. And the World card here really makes sense because this is the last card of the major arcana. So this can point to some sort of ending with your life in general. Perhaps, and this is actually could be like a form of graduation. Maybe you are graduating college, but you already have applied for some jobs and you've gotten some sort of message with the Page of Pentacles that is, and it might even be like, by the way, depending if you are just coming out of college, it might be like an internship, or what do you call that? An assistantship, where you're going to graduate school and you're also going to be making money. And so it's kind of like a training process as well. And that might have been the dream that you've wanted, So something ending in your life in general, and or even just you being kind of more visible to others And so that can help with the hiring process. Somehow you stick out, you stand out to others. So if you're interviewing and they just really like what they see, maybe there's travel in your future as well. And that is inspiring to you because it's something that you have been working towards. Maybe that is connected to the star card. How sixth position is how my spirit guides speak to me this week. I'm changing that too because that seems kind of vague. I would say, what kind of message are my spirit guides giving to me? So more of the spiritual. And this is Five of Cups. So, Five of Cups is a card of mourning the loss of something. This is a very beautiful image, is it not? And let me see if I can, I don't know if that's supposed to be the reflection of the moon or what. And, you know, what I would say about this is, as the star card can be feeling a strong presence of somebody who has crossed over that you love. And this can be for whatever reason. You know, the star card is a card of maybe having gone through something very difficult and healing from that. And so whether it was like losing a job and feeling a very strong sense of, you know, upset from that, and it really affected your self-esteem perhaps. And this can be that your spirit guides are telling you that as a message, that it's important to process losses. I think a lot of times, Capricorn, being an earth sign, you try to just do things that you feel are productive, you know, even if you are experiencing something, or it could be like if you've had a death or a breakup of some sort in recent months, you may have just tried to work extra hard so that, you know, you don't focus on it. And I think that there's something to be said for that rather than wallowing in negative emotions. But by the same token, those emotions have to be processed. And eventually the person has to deal with the sorrow that it represents. And so in any case, maybe it's time to reserve a part of each day, almost like a meditation. If you've had this, I mean, of course, if you've had any kind of, you know, serious loss in your life of any kind in the recent past, and you've kind of just been keeping busy, but you know that there is emotional work to be done, it doesn't have to be that big of a deal. It can simply be sitting with your emotions, seeing what arises, not allowing yourself to be distracted by any external things, and, you know, just, you know, questioning what comes up and allowing it, you know, allowing it to be what it is. The seventh position is how to best support yourself this week. And here's another 5. You know, 5 is a number of change, but it can be a bit of chaos in a way. The 5 of Swords is about, in some cases, other people and how they are talking about you, Maybe this has to do with some kind of deception from somebody, or if you've dealt with somebody who cheated or something like that, or any combination thereof. How do you best support yourself with that type of situation? If that has been, maybe that's what you've been healing from, and what the Star card is referring to is by looking at how far you've come. And also being able to see another person in a true light. Maybe that has been the biggest lesson of all, is that you gave somebody credit that they didn't deserve. And they were, two-faced or not on your team. Maybe this was a co-worker who was actually working against you, and maybe you have left that place of employment and you're in a new place, but you can look back on that and say, boy, did I dodge a bullet. Am I glad I'm not in that environment anymore? And so sometimes thinking about what you had to deal with and what your life is like now can be a great way to feel grateful. Okay, well, I hope this resonated with you, Capricorn. If you would like a personal reading, the link to my online store is below. I'm primarily an astrologer, but I do both types of readings. And I have a special going on for 2 full-length readings at a special price, the whole enchilada. All of that is in the link below. Thank you for watching. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.